Call of Duty World War II. To say that I had fun playing this game is an understatement. I genuinely enjoyed this title, and it's been a long time since I've been able to say I actually enjoyed a Call of Duty game's multiplayer. And Black Ops 3 was a game I bought primarily for the zombies game mode. It has been that way since God knows how long. I think since Ghosts, for all the third game modes, just to see how they are and see where they would go. And Call of Duty is back. That's all I can say. Call of Duty World War II feels like a labour of love for the old fans. It's definitely gone back to roots. It feels at home. It feels good to play. And it's the first time since, I think it was Black Ops 2, that I've been able to pick up a Call of Duty game straight after putting it down. And that's how you know you've got a good game. A game that I pick up straight after putting it down is not a very common thing. It's a very rare thing, actually. And I can't put into words how happy I am with what they've done with Call of Duty this year. And I can tell that this is going to be an amazing year for Call of Duty, unless something goes downhill, which I will mention later, because I'm kind of worried that this will maybe ruin the experience. Now, the gameplay of Call of Duty World War II feels fluid. It feels good. And I have a couple of gripes with it, which I will get into very soon. But for now, I'm just going to focus on how good the SMGs feel. The PPSH feels very good to use. It completely tears down enemies. It feels like a powerful weapon, like it did in World at War. And it's just a fantastic thing to use. I don't have much gameplay covering other weapons, but I'm just going to be talking about the PPSH primarily. It is like one of the most used weapons. A gripe I have with something would be mentioned later with the shotguns, but the shotgun gameplay feels very fluid. I really do enjoy the shotgun gameplay, especially with the incendiary rounds, and something I'll mention about that later, which is very strange and very hypocritical if I say it, but it's something I have to say. Also, I'm very ill today. If you haven't noticed, my voice is probably a little bit different, but it's just a lot of fun, really. And you know, from the SMGs to the snipers, I've got some sniper gameplay because, my god, sniping in this game feels so amazing. It feels like just good is all I can, there's no word to describe how it feels and how happy I am that it's back, like how it is. It feels like World at War sniping, but done better. And World at War sniping felt okay, I suppose, but this one feels really good, and I'm really happy with that. Also, we have a variety of game modes. I believe we have Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, Domination, War, and Team Deathmatch, if I remember. And those are all great game modes. My personal favourite to play would be Hardpoint, just because of how long the matches last. War. I want to get into talking about War. War is a pretty fun game mode, I have to say. I'm really happy with what they've done. If you've ever played Overwatch, you'd know that you have to escort a payload, I believe it is, or something, towards the enemy team's base. And this is essentially the same thing, but you've got obstacles along the way. You have to capture hardpoint areas, or just capture objectives like buildings. You have to build a bridge. You can build turrets. You can build walls up. It's essentially like mixing Overwatch's game mode with a bit of Rainbow Six Siege and just a building game. I don't know. It just felt really good to play, and to say it's a bad game mode, I'd be lying to you, because I genuinely had fun playing it. It definitely does get a bit boring because you have to play the one map over and over and over again. So I'm hoping the final game has at least 4 to 5 maps of War, and that would be very interesting to see. And I have to say now, I know that the beta is just the best stuff currently. I do believe they'll add more stuff in the beta over the week, maybe one new map, maybe a new map for War, who knows, probably a new weapon, a level cap increase to 44, because Black Ops 3 did also do this. Now, I want to get into some of what I call the ugly. There's the good, the bad, the ugly. This would be the ugly. There isn't too much to say that is bad about this game, and that's funny coming from me, because I'm a very active person who would say that Call of Duty has had its ups and downs, definitely in the last few years, and I'm very happy to say that this is the end of the futuristic Call of Duty games. I can guarantee that now, and I'm just waiting for Treyarch to do what they do best. World at War style games, maybe World at War spin-off or something like World at War II, who knows. But anyway, into the bad about Call of Duty World War II. There's certainly not a lot of bad stuff you can say about this game. The gameplay is fun. It dragged me back in straight after playing it for the first time in years, and that made me so happy that it's just so good, and you can pick it up really easily, and it's just fun. But anyway, stuff that I have gripes with. One would be the PPSH's power. This thing takes no prisoners. If you have this PPSH, the chances that you're gonna die are very slim if you're on a small map, because you're always in close quarters with someone, at least in this game, and it keeps it going somehow, and it's fun. And the PPSH is a no-nonsense weapon. You shoot that thing, the first 3 shots will probably take someone down, and it has a very fast fire rate, meaning it's very overpowered, and I know that this weapon's going to get a nerf, and I hope it does as well anyway. I really want it to, because it's such an overpowered weapon that it's kind of unfair for new players who have just come on. I definitely know that it's going to be a higher level weapon if they don't nerf it when the beta finishes and the full game releases. I really do hope it is like, let's say, a level 40 plus weapon, I'd say, because it's a genuinely broken weapon, but it feels fun to use. It's a godsend, but it is also a very unfair advantage if you have the weapon. Another thing I have a problem with in this game would have to be the loading screen. Oh my god, the loading screen. Or not the loading screen, I mean the scoreboard, or the leaderboard when it comes on. Oh my god, that is a genuine problem. That thing will be on screen for either 10, 20, or a full 40 seconds after the match finishes, leaving you next to no time to change your classes or change your divisions, and it's a genuine problem, and it needs to be fixed. Hopefully they update it so the scoreboard stays on screen for at least 10 seconds, so then you've got at least around a minute to change your class. Not even a minute, sorry, like at least 30 to 40 seconds, because you need that time to change your class, otherwise you'll be stuck with the same division for the whole entire beta, and unless you leave the lobby you can't change that, which is unfortunate, because you could find a good team that you want to play with, and then the timer kicks in and you can't change anything, which is unfortunate. And it's just a genuinely these are the only problems I have. Some overpowered weapons here and there, and just a scoreboard, and that's it. And that's the first time that only 2 problems have arisen for me in a Call of Duty game. And I don't know what else to say about the game. All I can say is that if you have not tried the beta, either pre-order the game and get a beta code, support the release, or go to Hong Kong, make a Hong Kong account, sign in with PSN, use a new email or something. You gotta sign in on Google because you have to verify it. Make one of those, and you can download the beta for free without a code. It just says try free demo. You can try the beta, you can have fun, enjoy. Honestly, this game, if you are a fan of Call of Duty World War II, you will enjoy this. My brother, who has despised Call of Duty ever since Call of Duty World at War because he doesn't like the direction it took, he's upstairs right now playing it because I introduced him to it yesterday, and he fell in love with the game instantly. He said to me, this feels like Call of Duty. And that's how Sledgehammer have done something right. They have done good this year, and I ask you, I beg of you, actually, please support this game. because this is the direction Call of Duty is going in now. A good one. One that will lead it to a brighter path. More sales for them as well. And it will finally bring back Call of Duty to what it really was. But anyway, I've been babbling on. I need to go. I've got medicine to take. I am dying here. My throat is killing me. But yeah, I really enjoyed Call of Duty World War II. I'm definitely going to be playing more of it. I'll definitely buy it when it comes out. I have no idea on which console yet. Maybe the Xbox One X if I get it, because I can't afford it now. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, because if you don't, you will not be notified that I have uploaded. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. And thank you all so much for watching. Pre-order the damn game. Play the beta. It's fun.